So in my last video, I briefly talked about the government spying on us. I'm gonna go over that again. So, as you know, the government does spy on us. That's clearly stated in the Patriot Act that they're allowed to. But I really like the fact that people say, "Wouldn't they? Don't they have better stuff to do?" Well, yes, they should. They do, but that doesn't mean they do what they're supposed to do. Hell, we practically elect these people to go yell at each other. No, that we don't practically do. We do. We do elect these people to go yell at each other. I mean, politics is practically a boys' club. I find it really, really, I don't know at this point, but I love the fact that people were so afraid in the 20th century and early 24th century that their house would be wiretapped, spied on, and if you look now, we don't give a shit if we're spied on. We practically gave up the right to privacy. You know, the damn wiretap, like I said in the last video, is in our house. We bought the thing. But do we care? No, we don't care. And we don't care what if the listening. We don't care about how easy how easy it is to hack a webcam. We always hit remember me on a password. Why? So we don't have to remember the password. But yet, we still buy cell phones that fingerprint sensor. You don't think the government's going to use this technology for their benefit? Let's look at the past. MK Ultra. We only know about this because there was a transcript that survived. That was stating that the CIA bought LSD to give to psych doctors and physicians to prescribe to patients, and the CIA was also using it to see if they could mind control people. Now, that's not to say they weren't also testing other ways to do it, like subliminal messaging, which was first, I believe, tested in the 1920s, or later on. And it was tested in movie theaters, because the movie theater people wanted to have an increase in sales in the concession stands. So this guy comes up with an idea stating, why don't we flash a message across the screen? So what he did was flash a simple word, popcorn, just real quick, a split second, like. And the movie theater saw an increase in sales of popcorn that very day. And another way they could have done it, what they could have done was the Pablo dog experiment, which was done by a guy named Pablo. He would ring a bell, feed the dog. This happened for a week or so, and then after that he would ring the bell, wait. Dog would then salivate. He then would then feed the dog. They could have also done hypnosis. There's thousands of possibilities they could have done. Now, hypnosis isn't that reliable, but they still could have done it. And let's look at the Operation Paperclip, which brought Nazi spies to the United States to work on the space program. We didn't just bring in Nazi spies, though. We brought an SS officer who had his own spies in the USSR at the time. And we did this because we had no information, none, coming out of USSR. And we couldn't verify at the time if his information was true or not. So we took his word for it, practically. We took his word. And when the first stealth recon plane was made and operational, we checked his word. And lo and behold, he was lying. But we still let him lie to us. Why? He ultimately decided we're funding rent. So if you don't think the government's capable of lying to us, or spying on us, well, you're part of the... You're brainwashed. Now, you really think it's not that hard to be spied on? Hell, a PI can do it. All you have to do is look someone up on Facebook. And if you connected your Facebook account to Instagram or some other site, it's not that hard to say, oh, he has an Instagram account, he has this link to this, he has this link to this. It's not that hard. A 10-year-old can do it. Maybe not even 10-year-old, a 5-year-old. A 5-year-old knows how to operate a cell phone these days. Yeah, the government should have better shit to do with their time, but they don't. They don't care. They want to know who their enemy is, which I don't have a problem with. But when you're spying on millions of people at any given time, there's a problem. Why do you think Edward Snowden did what he did? Not only won't they using the FISA codes, they won't doing it properly. They were using Facebook and doing that route. So it's not like they were listening to conversations, which they were, but they were also going through your Facebook posts and so on and so forth. So if you don't think the government has had shady shit happen, is still capable of it, just look around. Hell, Obama was bombing civilians in Afghanistan. Half of all, Bill Clinton, Obama, most of our presidents, recently, The ones we've had recently have practically committed war crimes. Have any charges come to them? No. Hillary lost vital information on a U.S. Code 18 of classified. I think it had to do with documents. Really, it's document. Hold on. U.S. Code 18. I'll put a link into the description, but I can't remember the whole. It's U.S. Code 18. I can't remember which chapter and whatnot. Either way, it has to do with losing documents that are vital to national security. So you want to tell me why the hell she isn't in jail? Or in some federal prison locked in a hole somewhere? I'll tell you why. She's a politic. She's not going to go in jail. She never will. Let's look at these rich assholes who obviously shot someone or doped up and did some stupid thing. Their bail, they can obviously pay it. They pay it and walk free. They do the same damn thing and come back in court, pay the bail, and walk off. So you want to... If I was to do something, anything like a witch person would do, I would be in jail for life, practically. So it kills me. It really does. If I somehow was to get my hands on a classified document, I would be put in a hole so deep I wouldn't be able to see the sunlight. I wouldn't exist. It's... And I find it frustrates me because these politics. Oh, I lost this document. Well, aren't you supposed to keep track of that? Aren't you? It's your job to know whether what you didn't just lose it. What the hell happened to it? And plus, it shouldn't be on your personal laptop either, if it's a classified document. So, what needs to happen is you treat every citizen, politician, witch, pole, all the same. All the same. They do a horrendous crime, throw them in jail. If they commit a horrendous crime such as child molestation, a horrendous murder, anything. Jail. Okay, for child molestation, cut the private area off, feed it to them. I say bring back torture in prisons for certain crimes. And I'm going to start saying live executions. No more lethal injection. Firing squad, electric chair. Bring back the old style executions. And another thing, if he has been in prison for more than 15 years and no new evidence has come to light, all prisons are getting full. We have people stealing from 1950 on death row. Why are they still there? If they committed the crime, bye. Now, I know that sounds harsh, but why are you on death row? You obviously are there for a reason. Now, yes, back then the police were assholes. But you would think if you had new evidence, it would have come to light by now. I find it. It irritates me. The whole situation. Not just the. Either way, I'm signing off. I just